Welcome back to Pleasantview. In this episode, we're going to be playing the Caliente Sisters. They also live here in the condo district right next to Don Lothario. They live at 170 Main Street. And their bio says, was it just coincidence that the Caliente Sisters arrived on the eve of Bella's disappearance? And is their interest in Mortimer physical or fiscal? Let's load the lot and find out. Here we are in the Caliente Sisters condo. When we first load the lot, Dina and Nina are on the rooftop having a little fun today since neither of them have a job. And I want to talk a little bit about the history of the Caliente Sisters before we get to the story. Now, you've already seen Dina and Nina in the first episode whenever we played Don Lothario, but now we're really going to focus on these two. So they are twin sisters, and they moved to Pleasantview on the eve of Bella Goth's disappearance. Some people in the neighborhood suspect that they were somehow involved in this, especially since Dina quickly moved in on Mortimer as soon as Bella was out of the picture. Dina is known for marrying wealthy elder men and taking all of their money after they die, and she's been seen orbiting Morty since the day after Bella disappeared, and she eventually did win him over and get him to fall in love with her. Now she's ready to make her final move and lock him down for good. Nina, on the other hand, she has no plans to settle down. She is happy in her open relationship with Don Lothario, and she's looking forward to more lovers in the future and just being free and loose. Now, the sisters are complete opposites in almost every way. Nina is shy, serious, and neat, while Dina is playful, outgoing, and sloppy. Neither of them have ever had a real job, although they both did go to college at Sim State University. Now, Nina was employed in the slacker career for a short time, but that didn't last too long. Instead, they have lived off of the money that Dina received from her first husband, Michael Batchelor, after he passed away and she got a large life insurance settlement. Now, that money is almost gone, and the girls have to find a new way to fund their lifestyle. So Dina has her plans. She plans to marry Mortimer Goth, but it might be time for Nina to get a real job because she's not going to be able to live off of Dina's money anymore. So coincidentally, Dina's first husband, Michael, was Bella Goth's brother, which is how she found out about Mortimer in the first place. She's actually had her eye on him for quite some time, and Bella's disappearance gave her the opportunity she needed to make her move. Dina had an affair with Don Lothario as well without her sister's knowledge while she was married to Michael, but it was only ever just a single kiss. But she recently wooed with Don just before his marriage to Cassandra Goth, just to prove she could, and she has no interest in a relationship with Don. He isn't rich enough for her. The twins also have a very interesting genealogy. They're of Arab, Spanish, and alien descent, although they are unaware of their alien lineage. Their grandfather, Nestor Caliente, gave birth to their father after being abducted and impregnated by Pollination Technician number 7. Does this have something to do with the Bella Goth abduction? Only time will tell. Now we just have a little housekeeping to take care of. Let's start with Dina. Dina is a fortune sim. She is known for being a gold digger. She is a Sagittarius. She, like I said before, is extremely outgoing and playful. She often will be found playing in the bathtub. That's one of her favorite things to do. She is extremely lazy and extremely sloppy, and she is quite nice. Her bio says, it is often said that Dina has a mind of her own, but she is quick to disagree. She likes chocolate and dreams of making it big. She's interested in money, entertainment, fashion, weather, travel, sci-fi, surprisingly, and toys. We don't know what her hobby is yet. And her memories, she has two loves at once now that she is in love with both Dawn and Mortimer. And she has the memory, of course, of doing woohoo with Dawn in the previous episodes. She also has the memory of inheriting all of the money from Michael Batchelor, who passed away. And then she quickly went through the money because the repo man came. I really don't know how they even managed to keep 1,000 simoleons at this point. Her turn-ons include vampirism and young adults. Wow. Wow, Dina. And her turn-off is influential. Now, I want to look at her lifetime want, which is to become a criminal mastermind. Now, I don't feel like this really suits Dina at all. She is not interested in crime at all. So we're going to be changing this, but I'm going to wait before I change her lifetime want to see if usually she rolls a want to get a job. So we're going to wait and change hers once we see what she wants to do. I find that she usually wants to work in law or business, but we'll find out for sure. Or maybe she will not work at all and instead become a business owner. We do have a business in Pleasantview that needs an owner, and I think Dina would be a great proprietor of Dock Island's Hangout. Now, Dina and Nina did go to college, and they did manage to pass, so we're going to give them a college degree here using the Counterfeit Diploma. I am giving Dina a degree in psychology because she typically does like to work in the law career whenever she does get a job, and I think she is kind of a manipulative sim, so she probably learned a lot in college about psychology, so we're going to give this to her. And for her GPA, I'm just going to randomize it. And I'm also going to add her want slots. And finally, we're going to calculate her secondary aspiration. Here are the results for Dina. She has the highest number of points in pleasure, so we're going to be giving her a pleasure secondary aspiration, which I feel suits her very well. We're also going to give her the entire fortune tree, and we're going to give her pleasure. She doesn't have any points remaining. Now, as you can see, Dina has rolled once to get a job in both the law and the adventurer career. So whenever my Sims roll the want to get a job in more than one career, then I use my career calculator to figure out which one is best for them. So this is a good opportunity for us to do that. I am going to calculate that now. Here are the results of the career calculator. Dina actually got the most amount of points in the gamer career, believe it or not, but she didn't roll the want to get a job in the gamer career, and because I have a wants-based playstyle, I will not be placing her there. Instead, I'm going to look at law and adventurer. So she has 17 points in law and 19 points in adventurer. That means I'm going to be putting her in the adventurer career, or at least I'm going to lock in that one. That doesn't necessarily mean she's going to get it. She might change her mind. The career calculator considers the Sims' hobbies, interests, and college degree in choosing a career for them. And you can download this calculator from my website, PleasantSims.com, and I'll put the link down below in the description box. Now let's move on to Nina. Nina is a Scorpio. She is very neat, very active, and very shy and very serious. She's also kind of on the grouchy side. Her bio says, deeply connected to her Mediterranean roots, Nina likes exercise and bread pudding. Nina is interested in money, food, sports, fashion, travel, animals, and sci-fi. Look at this. She has maxed out enthusiasm for animals. I almost never see that. So I assume she will probably be getting some pets. We don't know what her hobby is yet. She has all of her memories. Now she has her memory of Dina graduating. That's the one thing I don't love about the Counterfeit Diploma. I do like that it gives the memory of college, but I don't like that it puts it the most recent memory, but that's okay. If we look at Nina's memories, we can see she has the memory of getting fired from the slacker career. They were burgled. She remembers when Michael died, the repo man came, and now, most recently, having her very first woohoo with Dawn. Her turn-ons include logical and robots. And her turn-off is also influential, just like her sister. Let's look at Nina's lifetime want. Right now, it has been randomly generated as have 20 simultaneous lovers. I actually think I'm going to let her keep that because she is a romance sim, and she's going to want to have a lot of lovers, so we're going to let her have 20 simultaneous lovers. As for her secondary aspiration, I am going to calculate that now. Here are the results for Nina's secondary aspiration. She has the highest number of points also in pleasure, so she is going to be a secondary pleasure aspiration, just like Dina. So we're going to give her the full romance tree all the way up to smooth talk, and we're going to give her secondary aspiration of pleasure. Nina also went to college, so we're going to give her her college degree now using the Counterfeit Diploma. And I'm going to give her a degree in drama since she typically likes to work in dance or slacker, and I think drama could work for either one of those. So let's give her a drama degree, and we're going to randomize her GPA. We'll give her her want slots, and finally I'm going to use the career calculator to figure out which one of these jobs we should lock in for her. Here are the results for Nina. She actually has the highest number of points in the athletic career department, but she does not want to work in athletic. Instead, she chose dance or slacker. For slacker, she has 19 points, and for dance, she has 32. So she is definitely going to be going into the dance career. I'm going to lock that in for her. And finally, I'm going to go back and plop down the sim blender so I can change Dina's lifetime want to match her love of adventure. So as I'm cycling through the lifetime wants, I came upon own 5 top level businesses, and I really actually like that better for Dina. I don't think she's the type of person who would really get a job and hold a job. She's more the kind of person who wants to be the boss and make a lot of money. So I'm going to let her own 5 top level businesses. She may or may not work in the adventurer career. It just doesn't seem to suit her with as lazy as she is. I think she would much rather just sit at home and let the money roll in from her owned businesses. And since she's going to have Mortimer's money, she's really going to be able to purchase some businesses around town. So I'm going to leave that for now, and we may or may not get her a job. In fact, I think I'll unlock it, and if she continues to roll the want to work, then we'll let her do it. But if not, we'll see if she rolls the want to own a business, and we'll just kind of base it off of her wants in the future. Now that our housekeeping's done, it's time to get down to the scripted events. When you first load the Caliente household, you get a pop-up that says Dina Caliente's digging for gold, and she wants to lay a claim on Mortimer. Don't wait for him to make the big move. Be aggressive. So if we zoom out, we see that Mortimer is strolling by here. He just happens to be walking by the Caliente household. So we're going to send Dina down to give him a kiss. Here comes Dina to lay a kiss on Mortimer. She's thinking about her college degree. Okay, so I'm going to pause it because I want to talk about, we're going to do things a little bit differently here. So Dina wants to marry a rich sim, and if you follow the Prima guide, it tells you that the next step is to get married and fulfill Dina's power want. If we do that, Mortimer is going to move into the condo with Dina, but we want to do things a little bit differently this time. We want Dina to move into Mortimer's house because Cassandra is not going to be taking over. She didn't get married to Dawn, so Mortimer and Alex are going to stay in the Goth mansion, and Dina is going to move in with them. That means we're going to miss out on the scripted event of Nina moving out of the condo, but I'm okay with that because I want Nina to keep the condo this time. She won't have to struggle in a tiny little 1-bedroom apartment. Instead, she gets to keep Dina's old condo and live here to raise her children that she will inevitably have. And check this out, Dina is totally serenading Mortimer, and he is loving every second of it. She has won him over completely, heart and soul, and he is going to marry her. So she's going to go ahead and propose engagement to him as soon as they finish dance kissing via ACR. She's going to propose and say, will you marry me? I want to come live in your house with you, and I'll make you a happy man. I'll give you everything you ever dreamed of. And all you have to do is let me spend your money. And Mortimer is going to say yes. He is going to say yes. He still loves Bella. He still remembers her and thinks about her, but he has given up hope that she's ever going to come home. And he's got to have some happiness in his life too. And Dina has given that to him. She has made him feel young again. And he is like, yes, I will definitely marry you. Let's do this. So now we're going to head over to the Goth household. It's already all set up for a wedding, and we are going to have this wedding party. It is 10 a.m. here in the Goth household, and Mortimer is throwing the wedding party. Cassandra has stayed home from work, and Alex has stayed home from school so that they can see their father get married. So we are going to be inviting, of course, Dina, the bride. We're going to invite Nina. Now, unfortunately, we can't invite Bella because as far as Mortimer is concerned, she is nowhere to be found. We are going to invite Darren and Mary Sue. We will not be inviting Dawn. So Nina, Dina, Darren, and Mary Sue will be the guests at the wedding, if everybody shows up. So congratulations, the wedding's on, and the guests are on their way. Let the festivities begin. So let's just zoom out here and see who shows up to the wedding. Here's Sandy Broody walking by in her flame pants, back to her original old self. I'm sure we'll be playing with her in the future. Okay, so Darren is here, Mary Sue, Dina, and Nina. Everyone has showed up that we invited. And we're not going to waste any time. Mortimer is just going to go straight out back. We're going to get Alexander off of the piano. Cassandra will hopefully get dressed. When Cassandra woke up this morning, she rolled the want to get married. She has the want to get married and have a baby, so we're going to be working on that for her when we play this family again. We're going to send Mortimer out to the wedding arch, and we're just going to get married right away. We're just going to get started. And Nina Caliente will not be moving in. Dina will be moving into the Goth mansion. Look at this lovely yard all set up for a wedding. We didn't get to have Cassandra's wedding out here, so at least we can have Mortimer and Dina's. Dina's changing into her very revealing wedding gown here. And we're just waiting for Mortimer and the rest of the guests. There's Mary Sue. Dina. Okay, well, the wedding is beginning whether the guests have come or not. So Dina's pulling out the ring and putting it on Mortimer's finger, telling him that she loves him and wants to spend the rest of her life with him. Mortimer's telling her the same thing. And here is their wedding kiss. And we are going to change her last name to Goth. So Dina is now Dina Goth. She moved in bringing 104 simoleons. That's all she contributed to this union. But she got the positive memory of marrying a rich sim, and Mortimer's just happy to have a beautiful young woman on his arm again. Wow, Nina, you're a little bit late. You are a little bit late. So let's serve the buffet so everybody can eat and have a good time and celebrate this marriage. And Dina just tried a nature activity. She just smelled the flowers. So we know for sure that Dina's hobby is nature. If you've played Dina before with free time installed, you'll know that her hobby is always nature. But I wanted to leave it as a surprise in case some of you don't know. And she's going to town on that gelatin. Mortimer just wants to talk to her and be with her. I don't know where all the guests are. Come on, guys. There's Nina, there's Darren. Let's check on Cassandra and see what's going on. Oh, she's taking a bath. Cassandra, get down here. You missed your dad's wedding. And Darren is here. And you want to flirt, so let's do it. Let's have her go flirt with Darren. Just do a caress. Alexander lost a grade by missing school today. I knew that was going to happen, but I wanted him to be here for the wedding. Darren is not impressed by Alexander's piano playing. Darren, turn around. Cassandra's trying to flirt with you. Okay, there we go. So I don't know if anything is going to happen between these two, but... Oh, wow, okay. She just fell in love with Darren. And Darren just fell in love with her. So that's a storyline that we're going to explore when we get back to the Goth family. Right now, I kind of want to focus. This is supposed to be the Caliente family, so I want to focus on Dina and Mortimer. We have about 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the wedding. And Dina can be found outside just chowing down on buffet food. She has ignored all the guests. She just wants to hit this buffet. Well, and I just checked on Cassandra again, and she and Darren are just, they can't keep their hands off each other. Darren finally told Cassandra how he felt about her when they were on the phone last night, and she was a little confused and surprised by that because she had only seen him as a friend previously. But once she saw him in person when he came to the wedding, she was like, you know what, why not? Let's go for it. So she starts flirting with him, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I mean, it may just be a little rebound fling, and she may not want to end up getting married to him. Okay, Alexander, it's time for you to get off the piano. You're hurting everybody's ears. Dina is coming to talk to Cassandra and have a little chat with her. She's like, thank you so much for welcoming me to the family. I really, adore you and your brother, and I hope I'm going to be a good stepmother to you. And Cassandra's like, oh yeah, we're glad to have you. But secretly, Cassandra's like, this is really weird because we're like the same age. In fact, I think Dina might be a little bit younger. Nope, they're the same age. So Mortimer married somebody the same age as his oldest daughter. A little bit weird. A little bit weird. So the wedding party was a roaring success. Now Dina lives here with Mortimer, Cassandra, and Alex. all the guests are going to go home and we are going to leave them for now. And she just, wow, smart investing. Dina has already started investing, and she already made 5,000 simoleons with the Goth's money. And she did not waste any time. Back in the Caliente condo, Nina now lives here alone. She's just having her a drink on the roof to celebrate her freedom from her sister. They have never really lived apart. And Dina was very generous whenever she moved into the Goth mansion, got all that sweet Goth money. She decided to let Nina keep the condo and live here alone. Nina is very grateful, but she has no money now. She only has 936 simoleons, so she's going to have to get a job very soon. So the next round when we play her, she's going to be getting a job in the dance career, and we'll start fulfilling some of these wants. She wants to get new clothes and flirt, of course. And now she has a nice place where she can bring all of her lovers. And when she gets pregnant, she'll have a place to actually raise a child because this condo does have 2 bedrooms. So that's going to conclude the setup portion for the Caliente family. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming episodes. Also, don't forget to visit my blog at PleasantSims.com, follow me on all the social media, and feel free to come and join our Discord server. We have over 500 other simmers in our Discord server now, so there's a link in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you with a new episode very soon. We're going to be playing the Broke family next.